guys, and welcome to the Q&A video that I've been going on about for 4 months now. I do apologise, I know this is absolutely shit tier content. However, in the last week I have been changing internet service provider and it's been nothing but a nightmare. My internet's just been f***ed, so I've not been able to edit any videos, but it's taken up quite a lot of my time, so I do apologise for not getting the videos out that I was hoping to. So I hope you enjoy this pretty easy, crappy little Q&A video, and thank you everyone in advance for your questions. It was good fun going through them all. Thank you. So, Michael Henry's up first. What are your favourite tournaments' points levels? It's already quite hard. I like them all. I like variety is the spice of life, so. But if I had to pick one, I would say around about the 700, 800 mark, because it means you get lots of nice toys with elves. I would say. If I had to choose 800, let's go with that. But, you know, I like them all. Big and small.
That's what she said!
So what armies do you see too often at tournaments? Fucking bears, fucking assault on Lothlorien, Black Riders. I just never want to see that, so if I see that once, that's just like a bad time. I think I'm going to go with Dragon Emperor. That's the one that I would really like never to see ever again, because it just kind of counters my elves and just makes me sad. Would you like to attend a tournament where legendary legions are banned? Yes, please. Until there's a Rivendell or Lothlorien one, or even a Thranduil's Halls one, I would love legendary legions to be banned. Fucking hell, 4 questions, Michael. That's a bit greedy, is it not? Would you like to attend a tournament? Blah blah blah. Blah. Oh, essentially the veto system. Yes, I would love to do that. I love the veto system. I think it's really, really good. It's not what I'd want to do all the time. I do like sometimes knowing what scenarios I've got, so I can kind of play with my army a bit better. But the veto system is great, and I would actually like to try that in a tournament. But yeah, thank you, Michael, for your questions. First one to answer, so thank you very much. Hard-hitting questions for a top-tier Q&A video from the most handsome player in the northeast of Scotland. It's not exactly hard to be the most handsome player in the northeast of Scotland. In a dystopian future where GW loses the Middle-earth license and SBG is cancelled, GW will revamp and modernise 3 existing kits and 1 brand new kit as a last hurrah. Last Alliance new kit would be Plastic Gilgalad. Revamp Last Alliance of Men and Elves. Just have 1 plastic box for each. Does that count as 2? It's a hard one. Moria Goblins. I'd love to see really nice new Goblin sculpts for Moria. I think that would be really nice. Or, as Dan was saying, a plastic Sauron. But that would be a new kit. No, that's a revamp. Plastic Sauron with like different poses, and you could have them like pre and after armor. I don't know how they would do that, but that would be cool. If you had to change one rule in SBG, what would it be? I hate the 50-50 roll-off mechanic. It's just, you can't plan for it. Well, I suppose you could plan, like, oh, what if I lose it? But I just don't like it. I don't like not having control. So, you know, maybe the way you had to change, maybe if you lost the roll-off, you get the might back. But then that has other issues, so I don't know how you would fix it, to be honest. Maybe just priority is king. You know, if you win priority, that's it. But I really don't like that 50-50 roll off. I think, like, you know, you could be playing Theoden's or let a mounted army and lose every prio and every roll off. It doesn't matter how good you are, really, you're fucked. So, yeah. And the last one, would you rather fight 100 regular sized Buckies or one smoog. Smoog. I can't say that properly. One smoog size. Would you rather fight 100 regular sized buckies or one smoog sized bucky? A smoog sized bucky would probably kill me in like one kick. So I think it's going to have to be 1,000 regular sized buckies. I don't think I win in either scenario, so maybe the smoog sized bucky, because he would just kill me like just instantly. Whereas I think 1,000 smoog sized buckies would be like that mad Chinese torture where they chop you up like really slowly. So I think I would go for the one big bucky. Next up, we've got Dippy. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Cammy, for your questions. Oh, I shouldn't thank you because you've asked more. There's another one coming. Dippy's fashion consultant. What is it like to be the undisputed sex symbol of the Middle-earth strategy battle game? Not sure what you're talking about there. Let's move on. What do you think needs an update? What models do you want most that aren't currently available? Last lights again for the update. But what models do I want most that isn't available? Can I pick anything? Like first age elves, that would be class. Although I don't know if that would count. Could go with plastic, go Gallad again, but I think that's a bit boring, so I kind of want to give you something different. What models do you want? I'd like some like historic Gondor characters. So you could do like the Wayne Riders, you could do like different legendary legions from like Gondor's past, because you've got 3 different Rohan. You've got Helm, Eöl the Young, and the modern times. Whereas Gondor's got like 2,000 years more history, and you've got nothing. So I think some cool new Gondor legendary legions would be nice from the past. Okay, next up. Matt Allen, would you ever do a L'Oreal commercial and instead of using shampoo, pour gravy over yourself? I'm pretty sure that already exists. Well, if the price is right, I'd quite happily pour gravy over myself. L'Oreal, if you're watching, feel free to sponsor the next video. What are your top 10 Citadel colours? Ooh. Well, I'm going to have to go the washes count, because I don't know what I'd do without washes. Brown Oxhide, Retributor Armour, Stormless Silver. I use these all the fucking time. It's got Null Oil. It's got to, I know it's not a colour, but at least it's just Null Oil. And Reichland and Agrax. Where the fuck's my Agrax? Agrax. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to have to be really boring and say black and white, because with black and white you can highlight or dim down any other colour. So there you go. Or actually, I really like this one, Flayed One Flesh, for highlighting rather than white. So I'll put that in as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I would probably go Cadian, because you need to have flesh. So that is a very boring set of colours. Look at that, just fucking brown and grey. Fuck me. But I think I could paint any army with these. Is that a challenge? You could easily do Gondor with just these. But if I was to have a little bit of colour, you would add in a colour and a wash to that. And you could probably paint any army you wanted. Andrew Stone, would you rather fight 10 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Do I have an AK-47 or am I unarmed? That would change the question. Probably the horse-sized duck. No, the duck-sized horses, because you could just kick fuck at them. Whereas a horse-sized duck would probably just fucking batter fuck out me. So, aye. Constantine and another one. How long did you play American football and rugby? And which teams? Oh, American football was like 2 years when I was like 18. For what were they called? The Renfrew Trojans or something like that. And then I moved to the Inverclyde Phoenix when they started. And then I moved to Glasgow and stopped playing. And rugby, I've not played in ages as well. It was the Greenock Wanderers. But I think I played from when I was like really young until about 16, 17. So it's been a long time. A very long time since I've played any kind of sport, as you can tell. Well, thank you for the questions, everyone. And then fucking Jamie is asked, if you're really needing content, why don't we just go to the fishmongers, pick up a couple of salmon and see who can eat them like Smeagol? Well, I don't like salmon, so it would need to be cod or haddock for me for a start. Salmon is the fish of a sex offender. But yeah, we can try that. We could just go to the chippy, get a couple of fish. Why not it? Belgoroth, what is my favourite sandwich? I like a wee John Witch, which is where you put absolutely everything that you can find into a sandwich and eat it. So that's what I'm doing. We've got butter and then some ham, some turkey, some little bits of like egg and ham, some chicken sweet corn mayonnaise, some crispy onions, some Ass Blaster 5000 hot sauce. Mix it all in, get it all mixed up. Then we're going to add some cheese and chuck a fried egg on top. Look at that for a cross section. Okay, then Carl. I think you mean yeah, I got the date wrong. Sorry, I didn't want emails next October. So thank you for correcting me. So from 3D Games, if you were an unnamed Middle-earth strategy battle game mini, what would you be? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is probably the Goblin King, but that's not an unnamed hero. So maybe one of the Goblin Town captains would suit me. Can't think of anything more disgusting, so yeah, Goblin Town captain. But a really fat, bloated one with like mad warts and shit. That's probably the best one. Who creates better content, you or Bucky? Well, Bucky's a lazy bastard and doesn't do anything, so definitely me. Like, come on. Bucky doesn't make any content. Andrew McCorkdale, who ate all the pies? You definitely did, you fat pie. That's not really a question. How do you get your vitamin D? More from 3D Games. Fucking hell. Your mum gives me a glass of milk after a shagger. That's how I get my fucking vitamin D. What does Bucky smell like? What does Bucky smell like? There's nothing weird about this question, and Sean would also like to know what Bucky smells like. Right, Bucky. I'm sorry, mate. I need to give you a good old sniff. Oh. Right. Right, sniff. Ah! You don't smell anything, Bucky. Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. Ow! 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 Fucking wee prick. It doesn't like getting picked up. Oh, he scratched me, fuck. Smells are nothing. Rabbits are like the cleanest animals, so they're really actually quite nice to have in the house. They don't smell at all. That really hurt. Fucking hell, look at that. Fucking. Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ. He's fucking had me. Fraser, if Jimmy on a train leaves Manchester at 9:31 and Davey leaves London on a train at 6:49, how many apples does Nigella have? 69. Andrew, if you had to pick a member of the Fellowship to be intimate with, who would it be and why? No, I can't say that. There's an easy joke in there, but I think it's too much for YouTube. Probably Legolas, because he looks like a bird. As long as he gave me a reach around, I wouldn't mind. How long before you regret making a Q&A channel? I think I've had about 2 questions relating to Middle-earth, and the rest have just been absolute shit. Thanks, guys. So next up, we've got Daniel Matthews. If you've noticed, my t-shirt has changed colour. It's because I got my dinner all down it, so I had to change t-shirt. Which Middle-earth hero would you add to the game if you could? I think, I see what you did there, Middle-earth, so I can't pick First Age, so it'll need to be someone from Middle-earth. Celebrimbor would be pretty cool, but I think, and it has to be Isildur's brother, because he's been in the source book for God knows how many years now, and we still don't have a model or profile, so that's what it's got to be. It's got to be an Aryan. What kind of hobby achievement are you the most proud of? Probably my Morgoth conversion. That took months of work to do that. I'm pretty proud of that, but it needs a completely new paint job. Did win some painting competitions back in the day with fantasy miniatures. I'll maybe put some photos up somewhere. I just don't have the patience really anymore to do it properly, but back in the day I used to be a lot better at painting. I'll maybe put it was always usually the old fantasy stuff though, not Lord of the Rings. Bring back fantasy, cannot wait for that. How old is Bucky? Bucky is almost 2. In the 1st of May, it's his birthday, so he'll be 2 years old in the 1st of May, if I edit this video by then, hopefully. What does your wife think of your hobby behaviour? I usually just kind of ignores it and just pretends it doesn't happen, to be honest. Yeah. Just don't tell her. But thanks for the question, Daniel. Next up, Louis, or Lewis, whatever you prefer, sorry. Which army do you like the least painting wise and gaming wise? Now that is a good question. The new Hobbit stuff is amazing and I love it, but it's a lot more detailed, so it's a lot harder to speed paint the new Hobbit stuff. So I say the Knights of Dale or Rohan Royal Guard, anything that's really intricate and you can't speed paint, I don't like painting. Gaming wise, I hate the Goblin King and the Goblin Town, I hate that shit. I hate Lake Town and I hate Dragon Emperor. That's the ones I hate. Quite Cool, go check out Quite Cool's channel. Which house of Gondolin would you be in? Rank the houses. You know you're number 1 already. I'll do top 3 because I think I'll be here all day if I start and talk about it. I'll save that for my Gondolin episode, otherwise I'll just be here all day talking about it. If we're being honest here, I'd probably be the House of the Mole because, you know, look at the state of me. But if I got to choose, I would like to be one of the Hammers of Wrath, which is also my favourite. But they all die, which is quite sad, but fuck it. The elves, they go back to Valinor and have a great time, so they don't really die. Number 2, got to be Ecthelion and the House of the Fountain. I think you have to be an absolute mega chad to call yourself the Lord of the Fountains and kill the Lord of Balrogs. It's got to be the House of the Fountain. And then 3rd, quite like the Heavenly Arch. They were all the really rich guys with bows and they had like mad jewels and just like absolute gangsters with like their bows and arrows, like all the big bling. Quite like the sound of that. I might need to do an army of those at some point. Next up, we've got Desert Fox. What got me into the hobby? My Dad used to buy me Airfix kits for like tanks when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I used to build those. I don't know how I did that because I don't think I'd be able to build an Airfix kit now. But I could do it when I was 6. I'm so used to Games Workshop's new single pose plastic mini stick together that I don't need to worry about. I don't know if I'd be able to go back to the old Airfix kits. So that's what got me back into the hobby. But specifically Lord of the Rings, I think it was after the Two Towers was coming out. I bought the Return of the Two Towers starter set, or the Return of the King starter set, or both. I think it might be both. Can't remember. But yeah, that's what got me into it. Next up, Richie. Would you like to see a Morgoth or Ungoliant miniature? Well, I've got my own Morgoth already. Heavy photo. But I would like to see an official one. I would mean getting the rights to the Silmarillion, which would be fantastic. Ungoliant, yeah, I suppose, but there's not really many scenarios you could use her in, and I think she would be batshit OP. Just fucking eat everything. I don't even know how you would write rules for those two. It would just be too powerful. Maybe not for like competitive play, just for theme play. But yeah, I'd like to see miniatures for everything. So that's an easy answer. Yes. So thank you for your question, Richie. Next up, we've got Dan. Would you put on a tourney? If so, what would your theme organic be? I'd love to, but I think I've kind of missed the boat this year. The dates that I can do it are not the best. But my gimmick, I like good and evil. I think that's what I would do. Good and evil, and maybe a veto system. It would need to. I think good and evil is what I would like to do. That would be my theme. You have to take an army of each. So thank you for your question, Dan. Next up, we've got Package Late. Most OP lists, Dragon Emperor. Just get that out of the game. I hate it. Black Riders isn't fun. It's not OP. It's just that, and the Vanquishers. It's just basically one person plays the game and the other person watches. You know, you just sit there while they do their entire movement and spells, and you just sit and watch them do it. You don't really get to play the game. I don't think they're great legions at all. I think that's terrible. It's just not fun for the other person involved. So yeah, thanks for your question. I'm sorry, it's probably the same as our answer, but I hate those lists so much. Glenn, when is my next tournament vlog? Soon. Hopefully. I've just filmed one. I got absolutely shagged, so it makes me not want to do it together because it was bad. I only won one game. What does rabbit taste like? I genuinely don't actually know. I know I make all these threats about eating Bucky, but I never would. So, can't answer that, I'm afraid. How many drinks till I'm steaming? It depends. Depends. Depends if I've had food, or I don't know, sometimes I can have like 10 pints and I'll be fine, and then other days I'll have 1 pint and be f***ed. So, just depends on the day. I don't know how it works. So it's all mad alcohol science. And when will the Moore brothers be back for the battle report? Ooh. I don't know. I'll need to ask them. But Jamie's shite, so he's been banned. Thanks for your question, Glenn. Next up, Glenn Stewart. Favourite Lord of the Rings army, favourite hobby army. I love the theme of Rivendell, but my favourite to play would be Galadrim, because I've just played them the most, so I can understand how they play a bit better. Favourite Hobbit army? I don't actually have any, but I've got my Thranduil's Halls that I've been threatening to do for about a year now. Got it somewhere. Favourite non-strategy battle game or game? Oh, that's hard. Quite enjoying Fireball Forward. It's a World War II game. Chain of Command's quite good. Yeah, I'd go with those. Fireball Forward. And does this look stolen to you? What? Am I missing something here? Should there be a picture with that? I'm going to go with yes. Middle Earth strategy battle game nerds. When are we getting a Birdbath battle report? I'm just going to leave this here for everyone to have. How will you read? Next up, we've got 007 Games. What faction not in the game would you want to see? My mind's gone blank. I think, as much as I love to see lots of elves, I think evil need more armies because the Alliance Matrix is not that fun for evil. So I don't know, some other kind of, I think some other variety of orcs and stuff. I think we need something. It'd be cool if you could get like some orcs that have like, you can have dragons and stuff with, or like just a different variety of orcs. I think would be awesome. Like crappy orcs, some different type of monsters like dragons. Because the only way to get a dragon with orcs at the moment is to ally one in from Moria, and it takes away the army bonus, which is a shame. Yeah, I think evil needs something. I'm not sure what it is. The Wayne Riders would be cool, or if you did Gondor's Civil War, you could have like a different faction of Gondorians. That'd be pretty cool. Just something else for evil to have. Next up, Joe Mack. What's happening, man? When are you buying When are you buying Doppelganger John an elephant costume? He is an absolute arsehole. He will never get bought an elephant costume. Good question though. Next up, Alex. Did anyone else at work ever see the video of you eating the kebab? From Space Commander John? No. Thank God. It only had about 300 views, so nobody see that. Thank God. Woo! Some lark that was, eh? What a fucking laugh that was. Oh, you dancer! Fucking get into me, fucking Space Command. Next up, Ariados. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Who's the best dwarf? Asgal. King Asgal from the first stage from the Dwarves of Belagost. Go check out my Belagost video if you're interested in him. But he managed to stab Glaurum with a wee knife, and he's just awesome. I love the dwarfs at the Battle of Unnumbered Tiers. I highly recommend you go have some lore videos on YouTube, or go check out my crappy one, my first ever video. Go have a wee look at how bad they still are. Go have a wee look. Next up, we got Chris. What other overaged foods are you willing to try? A 6-month-old McDonald's cheeseburger. Jelly babies so old they have merged into one large, big, sticky jelly baby. Oh God. No, I don't think I'd ever. I think chocolate was alright, because chocolate kind of stays the same. Yeah, I don't think I really want to try anything else. That was disgusting enough, and I really don't want to die. So I'll maybe go down a different route. I'll go for really spicy for my next one. Next up, we got Briars or Sean. Do you have a favourite underwear to paint in besides yourself? I usually like to wear no underwear. Just let it all just hanging out at the moment. It's great. And the top 3 sexiest YouTubers, I'm just going to say all 3 are me. I'm just that sexy. Like, come on, just get in on that. And who would you like to challenge to a live stream drinking and gaming competition? Well, anyone wants to challenge me and probably beat me, because I'm absolutely terrible at drinking. I'm absolutely hammered after like 2 drinks, so you'll probably win. Anyone wants to challenge me, let me know. Who else was in the Alcoholics Anonymous tiers? The Middle Earth strategy battle game nerds. Those 2. I'll give those 2 a run for their money. Next up, we've got Smoothbrush. Go check out his channel. He's been following me since the very beginning, so thank you very much, Lucian. Go everyone go have a look at his channel. And his question is, what is your most loved and cherished army? Oh, that is a good one. I'm going to go with my Galadrim, just because they've got me my best results in tournaments, and I've used them the most. I really like using. I think their playstyle kind of suits me. Like lots of elves, different brothers, etc., etc. I think it's got to be my Galadrim. What about best best sculpted model. Well, my best sculpted model will probably be the Morgoth again, or my Penrith Gellin guys that I sent to the Zorp down in Australia. I really put a lot of work into those. I really enjoyed them, and I kind of wish I hadn't sent them because they were very nice. But Games Workshop's best sculpted model, I think it's got to be one of the Forge World models, isn't it? I think New Glorfindel is really nice. I don't know, just anything that Forge World does is just amazing. Like even like the orcs that they do, they're just all so nice. So I'm gonna go with anything from Forge World. I know that's a bit of a cop out, but like Forge World is just top notch. Next up, we've got Lemmy. How did you get started back in the day? I've already answered that one. I'm afraid someone's already asked that. But why do I sound like a dwarf from the movies? Well, there's quite a lot of Scottish dwarfs, isn't there? There's quite a few in The Hobbit. And John Rhys Davies, the guy who played Gimli, he's Scottish. So that's probably where it comes from. And I'm very short as well, and I'm fat, so I'm basically just a dwarf myself. That's probably why. Thomas, will you stop swearing in your videos and make them child friendly for more of an audience on YouTube? Go fuck yourself. Harry Bates, why are you Scottish? I'm Japanese, actually, so don't just assume my race because of the colour of my skin. That is very racist. Swampy Vids, we all know Lord of the Rings movies just copied Harry Potter. The troll in the first one, then the big spider. Your thoughts on spending so much money on plagiarism?
Thought you ought to know.
So guys, that's all the questions. Sorry the camera's blurry, it's a shit webcam. Apologies if you've sent me a question and I've missed it. It was 4 months ago, so I might have just forgot to save it, so I'm very sorry. I've tried to find them all. Feel free to comment idiot in the comment section. I've also done this entire video using the wrong microphone. I've used the webcam microphone instead of my good microphone, so hopefully the audio is okay, because I'm not doing this again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this absolute trash tier video. Just nice and easy to make for me, so thank you. I do have hopefully a tournament vlog coming up next week. Some of my gondola and stuff. That's the plan anyway. And of course, a huge thank you to all my Patreons. We've got a couple of new ones. I can't believe anyone actually pays to watch this absolute shit, but it's you make my day. I'll put a list of all the lovely shaggers over here, or maybe here, or both. Maybe I'll do both. Don't know what this is. Yes, thank you, and thank you to everybody watching. It's just lovely. It's really nice. Hopefully some better content next week. See you then. Hand transition. Fuck man, I'm a fucking gimp. Right, how do I stop this recording? Oh, my light just broke. Oh no, Bucky! Oh, Bucky, you wee... Oh! No! It's not... It's my wire. He's just chewed the wire for this light. Do you know how much they fucking cost? Don't you lick my feet. That's not going to fucking... Don't you act fucking innocent. It's my fault. I fucking left the cage alone. Straight in. No, I'm raging at you. You're going, like, having fucking rabbit kebab tonight, do you know that? Oh, mate, it just fucking good. I might not be able to do the videos next week because we're going to have a fucking light. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember to give my bell a good old ring. Wow. We taste test here. Oh, that's fucking spicy.
Interesting mix of flavours. We've got all the beige colours, so we know it's good for your heart. Oh yeah, it's fucking spicy, holy shit. Fucking 10 out of 10. If I was to add anything, some bacon, sliced roll, black pudding, haggis. Or if I had some crisps in a sandwich. Oh. What flavour of crisps though? I think a nice cheese and onion would pair well with this. And a sharp, a bit of acidity. A sharp salt and vinegar would be quite nice. Welcome to today's food review. With me and my fucking belly. See you in the next one.